Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Breezy, and welcome back to Star Making TV. Today, I am going to be talking about Starbucks frequently asked questions, Starbucks facts, whatever you need to know about Starbucks, how to order, what to order, all of the above. Okay. I've asked on my social media any questions that you guys have. If you want to know an easier recipe, a healthier recipe, don't know what espresso is, whatever the case may be, I asked you guys gave me some questions. Other questions in here are just some that as a barista, I know that people constantly ask, customers constantly ask. So I said, okay, let me just go ahead and nip that in the bud and answer that question as well. If I don't answer your questions, please feel free to comment, like this video, let me know so I can make a part 2 to this video. All right, so let's get started. Okay, first question. What exactly is espresso? The best way to describe it is that a shot of espresso is a shot of energy. That's it. Plain and simple. It's like this much caffeine / coffee, however you want to describe it, compared to a brewed coffee or whatever else that might be caffeinated. So that's basically the easiest way to describe it. Okay, question number 2. The difference between iced coffee and cold brew. The biggest difference is that cold brew sits for 20 hours, whereas iced coffee, we literally just brew it in a coffee brewer and then add it with ice. So the cold brew is naturally going to be stronger than iced coffee because it's sitting longer. Okay, so if you like a more stronger coffee taste and you want it to be cold, a cold brew is your best bet. Cold brew only comes ice and cold. So, you know, we have a lot of different cold brews with different foams and everything. You can really only get that cold. It's not best to get like a cold foam on a hot drink, just because mixing hot and cold like that, you can get salmonella and all that extra stuff, and we don't want to be responsible for that, okay? But if you insist, we can make it for you, but just to let you know, that's not really safe. But yeah, okay. The difference between iced espresso versus iced coffee. So, biggest example I can give is our white chocolate mocha is like our most popular drink, right? So a lot of people will say, can I get a iced white chocolate mocha iced coffee or iced white mocha iced coffee? And we're like, okay, so do you want an iced white mocha with the shots of espresso, or do you want an iced coffee and add the white mocha sauce in it? So a iced white chocolate mocha, if you were to just literally just say, I want an iced white chocolate mocha, that'll be it'll be shots of espresso, white chocolate mocha, milk, ice, and whipped cream. Whereas iced coffee is our iced coffee that we brewed. Then you can add the white mocha syrup, and then if you want to add milk to it, then you would do it like that. It's the best way I can describe it. I don't really know, but that's it. Okay. Pike versus dark versus blonde. What's the difference? So our Pike Place roast is basically Starbucks medium roast, right? And then a dark roast is literally just that. It's darker, so in taste it's going to be stronger, whereas a blonde roast in taste is going to be lighter and sweeter. So that's literally just the difference between all of those. Yeah. What's caffeinated and what's not? So I think this was a question that I added, just because a lot of people think that, for instance, our refreshers are not caffeinated, when in fact they are probably the most caffeinated drink at Starbucks. So everything is pretty much caffeinated at Starbucks except for maybe hot chocolates, steamers, which is basically steamed milk, syrup, whipped cream, our cream-based frappuccinos. That's pretty much it. Everything else is caffeinated. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, cappuccinos versus lattes versus a flat white. Cappuccino versus a latte first. Biggest difference is that a cappuccino comes with more foam. So we aerate the milk longer so that you can get that frothy foam, versus just with a latte, it'll be the shots of espresso and steamed milk and then like this much foam on top. A flat white, the difference is that it gets ristretto shots of espresso and it comes with the extra shot of espresso depending on the size. So our ristretto shots are pulled faster, so they're naturally sweeter than just a plain shot of espresso or even a long shot of espresso, which a long shot is basically the shots of espresso are pulling longer, so it's pulling more water. Yeah, so I mean, I guess it's technically watered down espresso, but hey, if you like it, I love it. So yeah, that's basically the difference. And the flat white standard is made with whole milk versus a latte and a cappuccino standard is made with 2% milk. So when we aerate the milk, we're able to, you know, kind of pull the milk to make it kind of a light, foamy, but not too much foamy drink. I hope I described that right. Okay. Pink drink versus, oh no, it says pink drink recipe and then what is it? So the pink drink is basically our strawberry refresher mixed with coconut milk. So we have different refreshers. First of all, strawberry, mango, berry hibiscus, and a kiwi starfruit. So the standard for those is those bases mixed with water. You can also get it mixed with lemonade instead of water, or you can get the drinks, which is pink drink, violet drink, starfruit drink, and then dragon drink. Okay, so those are basically the refresher bases mixed with coconut milk. Okay, and to me, they are, you know, they're good, but I couldn't drink a whole thing because it is really sweet. So, but yeah, they're good. Okay. Are frappuccinos caffeinated? Technically, yes, but they're not made with shots of espresso. So frappuccinos are made with our frappuccino roast. And so they have a little bit of caffeine, but not much caffeine. So if you want more caffeine, your best bet would be to add a shot of espresso. Not all frappuccinos, like I said, come with coffee, just because we have cream-based frappuccinos. Okay. All right, healthy alternatives for pregnancy. I don't even want to necessarily say healthier, but the less caffeinated options, like I said it before, would be to get cream-based frappuccino, to get like if you still want the coffee taste, you can get your espresso drinks, but you would have to get decaf or half calf. Our iced teas are technically caffeinated. The only one that technically isn't caffeinated is our passion tea, which is our herbal iced passion tea. But our teas still have caffeine in them, just not as much. But you know, you can get hot chocolate, steamers, all of that. That's your best bet if you want to stay away from caffeine. Ordering drinks cheaper. So there's really no way for me to officially answer that unless I knew exactly what you wanted to order. Just because there's so many different drinks, there's so many different modifiers and everything. So I can't really just say, well, you know, this is how you order this drink cheaper. This is how you order this drink cheaper. I would have to know exactly what you want. So I could say, okay, well, maybe if you take this away or if you add it like this, then, you know what I'm saying? So you just might have to ask your barista, hey, is there a cheaper way to order this? I don't know if I'm ordering this correctly. And they should be willing to help you out. Okay. Iced teas and iced coffee comes sweetened. So actually, technically, Starbucks is changing iced teas from being standardized as sweet versus unsweet. So now they're technically going to be standard unsweet. So iced coffee technically comes with classic syrup, which is a liquid sugar. If you don't want it, you have to be sure to say no classic, because even if you do order vanilla, hazelnut, white mocha, toffee nut, whatever your syrup flavor may be, if it doesn't say no classic on the sticker, the barista is going to still add classic because that's the standard. So you have to make sure that you say no sweetener, no classic. Even in the iced teas, just to be safe, you want to say no sweetener, but can I get stevia? Can I get Splenda? Can I get, whatever it is that you may want? So just to be safe, if you don't want it to be sweetened, ask for no sweetener. Okay. All right, so I asked some of my fellow Starbucks partners, what are some things that I can talk about? What are some things, that people may not have asked that we get asked all the time. So one thing was that it's impossible to get no foam. ... Sorry. It is not possible to get 100% no foam. The longer your drink sits, like, for instance, if you're drinking it, during your workday, you're going to get more foam because it's sitting, right? It's aerated milk, so that's just going to happen. We try our best to get no foam on your drink, and I get it because some people just don't like that texture, so I get it. But to get 100% no foam, it's 100% impossible. Okay. Another thing they said is that baristas promise. Basically, it's our duty to remake your drink if you do not like it, or to really find what your drink is, right? So if you taste it and you're like, this doesn't taste right, I don't like it, I don't think I like that syrup, it's our job to say, okay, would you like to try it like this? Would you like to add maybe 2 extra pumps? Would you like to maybe not have this much espresso? So don't be afraid to say, hey, I don't like this, can you guys remake it? That's our job, and it's the barista's promise to remake it for you. So that's it. Last but not least, drinks go up every season. I'm sorry, but they do. So please do not get mad at your barista if your price of, you come every day, you get the same drink, so you know the price, so you have the money ready and all of that, and it's like, it's an extra 60 cents or it's an extra $1 today, because drinks mainly go up. What I've noticed over my years of working here is that they technically go up before holiday season, which is around winter, and then after winter going into spring. So just keep a lookout. Don't get mad at your barista. If you have questions, you can call corporate and, just ask them, but drinks do go up pretty much every season. So that's all the questions that I have. If you guys have any more questions, please feel free to comment and let me know so I can make a part 2. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel. More content coming soon. And until then, peace.